Hey, it's good to see you. I have to be kind of quiet because my dad is downstairs. I don't know how much sound carries down there. I don't think it's too much, and he's hard of hearing anyway, so I don't think it would really matter. And my kids just got in the bed, and it's like 10:30 at night, and oh my gosh, it was a good day. We had a great day. We're both exhausted. I was down there talking to my dad for a little bit, and yeah, I think he had a really good day. He said he really enjoyed it. We got to go see so much stuff. Oh my gosh. It was a very full itinerary. We went to, okay, so we had to be at the airport at 6:15 this morning, and we flew out. We didn't fly out until like 9 o'clock this morning. Um, we went to the Iwo Jima Memorial. We went to Arlington. I got to see Arlington Cemetery. I got to see the changing of the guards, which I've never seen. The laying of the wreath at the tomb. I've never seen that. Got to see that. We went to, oh my gosh, let's see, the Korea, the Korean War Memorial. I've never seen that. We went there. Korea, the Lincoln Monument, the wall, the Vietnam Wall, which I've actually seen one other. I've been there one other time. We went there. I feel like I forgot something. Oh, the World War II Memorial. We went there. It was a lot to do in one day, but we did it. We did it. Oh my gosh, we got to go to everything. There were, I think, like 94 veterans. There were a total of 189 people total on this trip. We had a chartered plane all to ourselves, which was great. Flight back up there and back, everything was perfect. Everything was awesome. It was a great day. So I still have my shirt on. So yeah, we had a wonderful day. It was so funny. I have to tell you this story. Like, this is so my dad. This just cracks me up. One of my favorite moments of the day. This is so my dad. Okay, so he gets here Tuesday night or Tuesday evening, and he's unpacking his bag. He brought his little duffel bag with his clothes and stuff in it. And he's going through and he's pulling everything out. And he said, I got this to wear tomorrow. I don't know if I should wear a jacket. Do I need a jacket? I said, well, looking at the weather, it's going to be kind of chilly. And it was. I had my jacket on pretty much all day because it was very windy and it was kind of chilly. I said, well, I'm not. I think I'm going to take my jacket. I said, well, where's your t-shirt? Because now we went to a pre-flight meeting and they told us 500 times and they've sent us emails and reminders like, don't forget to wear your shirt. The veterans all had a navy blue shirt with try it on or flight stuff on it. Wear your shirt. Don't forget to wear your shirt the day of the flight. And I'm a Guardian, so I had to wear. The Guardians have these red shirts like that. Guardians, don't forget to wear your shirt. Veterans, don't forget to wear your shirt. They told us this 1,000 times. So he's going through and he's pulling all his stuff out. I'm like, Daddy, where's your shirt? He said, what shirt? I said, oh shit. I said, the shirt they gave you that they wanted you to wear, the shirt that you were supposed to wear. He goes, oh, well, I didn't bring that. Were we supposed to wear that? Oh, shit. I said, yeah. They told us 500 times to wear the shirt. I shouldn't have assumed he would bring his shirt. He didn't bring. He said, well, I didn't bring that. Of course you did. If you know my dad, like, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. So anyway, I love my dad. He's awesome. So we get there and he did great. First of all, let me tell you something. My dad is 81, almost 82. He is spry. Let me tell you, because I've been doing extra cardio and stuff, to make sure I was in shape. Like if I had to push him in a wheelchair at all, uphill, downhill, whatever, honey, I was ready to do it. I mean, I'm like extra pumped. He never needed a wheelchair one time today. And we walked. I bet we walked at least 5 miles today. And he kept right up. I mean, I'm not kidding. He kept right on up. Going uphill, downhill. Like, dang. He lives on the side of a mountain. I said, living on that side of the mountain has paid off because he has to do a lot of steep walking up and down to get around on his property. I said, that's paid off for you. And yeah, he was fine all day today. He didn't need a wheelchair one single time today. Almost 82 years old. I tell you what, I hope when I'm 82 I can get around that well and still remember stuff from, when he was a child. He can tell you detailed stories of stuff that, like from his childhood. He's perfect memory, sharp as a tack. I swear. It's crazy. I mean, I hope to be as spry as he is at that age. I really do. He's wow. I'm telling you. Anyway, so, so I'm talking about the shirt, right? So all the other veterans have on like they also gave the veterans this navy blue jacket that had "Try It On" or "Flight" on it. He didn't want to wear it. He didn't like it. And it was a little thin. He said, I want to wear something a little warmer. I said, well, that's fine. Just wear your khaki colors, like a tan color jacket. I said, just wear that. It's warmer anyway. I didn't want him to be cold. So they had them all get on the steps of the amphitheater there at Arlington Cemetery. Beautiful. I've never been to Arlington Cemetery. It's the first time I ever got to go there. My dad said he had never been. So we got to see some stuff today that we've never seen before. It was really great. The changing of the guards was cool. That was really cool. So anyway, they wanted all the veterans up on the steps at the amphitheater. So they all get up there, and so all right, this is a huge group. It's a massive group. So I think we had two World War II veterans. One of them is almost 100 years old. He's 99, almost 100. All the ones that were in wheelchairs were in the front, and then all the rest were up on the steps. And so it's just like a sea of navy blue. You've got all the shirts, all the navy blue jackets, and way off in the back is my dad in his khaki shirt, no blue shirt wearing, and he had been carrying around Gatorade. He had a bottle of Gatorade. And for some reason, he was just holding it up like this. And so in the picture, he's just holding the Gatorade bottle. Pumpkin, all of a sudden, what? What are you looking at, Pumpkin? Is it a ghost? I swear to God, this cat sees ghosts. What is it? Pumpkin, what? Meow. What do you want? You want dope? You want some dope? Pumpkin, I'm not doing dope. I'm trying to tell a story. Can I tell my story? Can I finish my story and I'll give you some dope like tomorrow or something? She is the strangest cat. She'll just come up to me out of nowhere and start yelling at me. I missed you today. Maybe she's telling me she missed me. So my dad is way off in the back holding up his little orange Gatorade. And I'm going like this, like, put the bottle down. And with his other hand, he just goes, he had no idea what I was doing. And he starts waving. He didn't put the bottle down. He still got the bottle in the other hand. He's like, and then he just went, he's just like in every picture, he's holding up that thing again. Like, what the hell? Well, they took so many pictures. I think at some point he like took a swig of the Gatorade and then stuck it in his jacket pocket. So for the second half of pictures, at least the Gatorade bottle's gone. That I think was my favorite moment of the whole day. It was I will actually cherish that. That was so. If you know my dad, that is like the perfect moment. That is like that's my dad. Like encapsulated in a nutshell, that's my dad. It's so perfect. It is so him. I love it. Like he doesn't. He's not dressed like anybody else, and he does not give a shit. Like he does not care. It hasn't even occurred to him. It doesn't fucking matter. I don't care. Even if you told me something, I don't know, I don't care. Ain't nothing I can do about it now. Oh well, can't worry about everything. Where are we going next? He does not give a shit. And I aspire to be like that in my own life. I just want to just not give a shit sometimes. Like, well, you're not doing what you're supposed to. So, did anybody die? Did it kill anybody? Okay, fine. What's next? What else? I don't care. Next. I want to be like that. I want that level of I don't give a damn sometimes. To not get so hung up on little stuff like that. Okay, you can give a shit. It didn't affect the day at all. No one bit. So that was a perfect moment. And then it was really cool because when we were coming back, they did mail call when we got on the plane. And they had letters. Like a lot of students would send in letters for the veterans to open. And each veteran gets a big packet of letters, and they get all kinds of like little goodies and treats. And apparently, see, I didn't know they were going to do this mail call thing until it was too late to send in anything. I found out about it after the fact. But somehow they got in touch with a couple of people, one of his relatives and somebody that I think he was in the military with, and got them to write him letters and send them in so he would have them to open on the plane on the way back. And it was so sweet. Oh my gosh, it was so cool. He was really touched by that. That was really, he didn't expect that. He didn't know they were going to do that. But I had forgotten they were doing mail call, but I found out about it after the deadline had passed to send anything in, because I wanted my kids and me to send in something for him to open, but I didn't find out about it until afterwards. But so it was really cool that he had some stuff there from other people to open. He was really, really surprised by that. He wasn't expecting that, so it was really great. So anyway, I'm really tired, and I have to get up early in the morning again. I got up at 5 a.m. this morning because we had to be at the airport by 6:15, and we made it. Oh, I want to tell you another thing too, and this has nothing to do with anything, but this turned out to be the perfect test for my loop earplugs. If you have misophonia, I highly recommend the loop earplugs, LOOP, loop earplugs. If you have any trouble with sensory overload and stuff, I took my loop earplugs and it turned out to be the perfect test for it. When people get on a plane, what do when the plane's getting ready to take off? Everybody pops a piece of gum in their mouth. And if you have misophonia, I know exactly what you're thinking. You're thinking a lot I did. I'm like, oh, damn. I don't like being around people who chew gum. And what do nervous people do when they chew gum? If you've got somebody on the plane and they're nervous about flying, how do they chew gum? Do they chew it quietly? Or do they chew it with their mouth open very furiously? Yeah, I had one of those right beside me, and the person on the other side of me was eating potato chips. So anyway, I got my loop earplugs out. I popped them in. I couldn't hear either one of them. The sound was just no sound. It didn't bother me at all. And I wore them pretty much all day because it was just everywhere we went, it was really loud, and it made the day a lot less stressful. It made a huge, huge difference. I highly recommend the loop earplugs if you haven't tried them. It's worth every penny. I think mine were like $15 or $20. I think they were $15, but I also bought the little carry case. I think it was $5. Worth every penny. Worth every penny. And they're made out of silicone, so you can wash them and reuse them a bajillion times. Oh, worth every penny. I am so glad I had them with me. I am so glad I remembered to bring them. Made a huge difference. Huge, huge difference. But the trip was great, and that is not, I'm not trying to criticize anybody. The people who head this thing up are the most amazing people on the planet, and I really love that they did this for veterans. It is such an incredible thing that they did this, and it takes a tremendous amount of work and planning to put it together and pull it off like they did. Unbelievable. So yeah, it was a great day, and I'm really glad that we got to go. My dad's going to talk to some of his Navy friends and see if they would be interested in going on future flights, because he thinks they would really enjoy it. So maybe he can get some other people involved in it and get them to go. So I think that would be cool. So yeah, we had 2 World War II vets. We had some Korean War vets. We had some that were Korean and Vietnam War vets. Lots of Vietnam vets. So yeah, I think the biggest group were the Vietnam vets. So I think that was most of them. I think there were 22 Korean War vets, 2 World War II, and the rest were Vietnam. So yeah, my dad was Vietnam. So anyway, it was great, and all the people there to welcome us back. It was unbelievable how many people were there. My dad was just blown away by it. He said this definitely beats the the reception we got when we came back from Vietnam. He said when they came back, what they did when his group came back, they had them change into civilian clothes before they even arrived at the airport. They came in the middle of the night and like tried to be as secretive as possible, because trust me, when people came back from Vietnam, they did not get a good reception. They did not. If you talk to anybody who was a Vietnam vet and ask them what it was like, it was not great. But this was, wow, I couldn't believe all the people there. There were so many people there, and my kids were there. They came and welcomed everyone back, and there were so many people. And I'm telling my dad, like, this is for y'all. He's like, why are all these people here? My dad, he's like, he stopped at one point and said, who are all these people? What are they doing here? Who are they here with? I said, they're here for you. They're here for y'all. Really? He was just like, why? I said, because a lot of y'all did not get a good welcome when you came back from your experience in the service, and they wanted to give you a better memory coming home. That's why they're here. He was very touched by that. He thought that was great. So yeah, it was a tremendous experience. It was a wonderful day. I'm very tired. I think all I'm going to do is wash my face, brush my teeth, put some pajamas on and go to bed because I got to get up in the morning and work. So I like my day job. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you again soon.